finishing up a shipment here for Amazon. Right now I'm printing out labels for these Under Armour shirts that I have. I found a bunch of Jello that I can sell on Amazon and make a pretty good profit. What I do whenever I have my shirts that have the tags on them, when I cut the tags off, I put them in here. Look at all those tags so far. This is the apparel. Now, I've been selling clothing a lot longer, but I just started recently putting all the tags from clothes that I buy and sell on Amazon in here. Just like a little thing there, just for the heck of it. But I've got a bunch of Jello in this shipment going out. It's all in the back here, I'll show you. I've got some apparel that I'm sending in. This is one of them here. It's a Under Armour polo type shirt. And for this, when you send this into Amazon, I always, when I print out the barcode label, I print out two. I print out one that I put on top of this, and I print out another one that I put on top of the bag, because with apparel, you can sometimes get a lot of returns. So if somebody opens up the poly bag that I put this in, and they try it on, and it doesn't fit them, then what ends up happening is they return it. Well, they throw away that poly bag that I used that had my barcode sticker on it. So when they throw it in a bag or whatever and send it back to Amazon, I mean, yeah, there's the sale on Amazon that shows where it came from, but I still like to put my own barcode on top of here, so the shirt kind of still gets traced back to me, and then it can be put back into my inventory. So I just do it real easy. I just put the sticker right on top. And I've got two of these shirts that are, I got 4 of these shirts, but 2 of them are 2XL and 2 are a large. So, and then I'll show you how I prep them. If you've ever seen these things that fold clothes, these things work awesome. So I just put it on here face down. Try to make it somewhat neat. Fold it over just like that. And then fold it over so it's look nice, and then I'll put the tag right on top. And let's see here. Could actually do. Thought I had a certain size bag, but I don't. The bag I have, 10 by 12 poly bag, which looks like this, and it says ready to ship on it, and I got it from Amazon. I want to be able to fit these shirts in this little 10 by 12 bag. So I'm just going to fold it up 3 times as opposed to once. This is how I prep all my apparel. So I've got it in the bag, just like this. And then what I'll do is I'll stick another barcode right on the front, just like this. And now that bag is done. That particular shirt is done. So I do the same thing for my other shirt. After I fold this one, I'll show you the bunch of the coffee and stuff that I got. Or no, not coffee, Jello. Jello. I found a boatload of Jello at grocery outlet. These are more Champion sweatshirts. I got these at Ross for 17 bucks each. There's Champion. It's a hooded sweatshirt. Sells for about 35 or so on Amazon. So I was able to find 3 of those. I got a Nike size medium shirt. Paid 11 bucks. This goes for about 25 on Amazon. And the last clothing I got is a Under Armour with a hood and long sleeve right there. Paid, what did I pay for this? I paid 17 bucks. MSRP is 40. I think that's about what it was on Amazon, so there's some good profit there. Pasta sells really nice on Amazon. This I got, these I got at grocery outlet, and they were cheap. I think that they were like $1.29 per box. And they sell for upwards of $13 to $14 per box. And profit on this was about $6. And I actually bought 36 of them. I kept 12 for myself in my like my prepper stash, and I'm sending in 24. So about $6 profit on each one. I look for things like this for pasta and different things because they have a long shelf life. So the expiration date on this one is 6/22. So this has a good 7-ish months before it expires, and this actually sells pretty quick on Amazon. So I bought a bunch of these. I got, like I said, I bought 36, sending in 24. Show you some other stuff we got going on in this shipment. This is nail strengthener, a bottle that I got at the dollar store that is selling for about almost $10 on Amazon, and after fees my profit is about $4. So I spent $1, I get that dollar back plus $4 more, so a 400% return on investment. That's pretty good. Something else I got, Baker's cocoa powder. I've got 8 of these. These are at grocery outlet. I didn't pay much. I paid under $2 each for these, and these are going for about $14 on Amazon. So there was a good profit on that one right there. Now this is Old Spice Putty for men's hair. Where's the camera? Right there. It's like a putty for men's hair. And I bought this. I bought this a few months ago, and when I went to list it on Amazon, I could not sell it because it was during the time where you could not send in products that melt. Like chocolate is a big one. During the hard summer months, you can't send anything that can melt into Amazon because it can get really, really hot in their warehouses and stuff can melt. So this was not able to be sent into Amazon. So I actually held on to these. I was holding on to these for a couple months until the time frame came, which was like October 16th or 17th or so, is when Amazon allowed you to send in more meltables is what they call it. And I scanned it then, waited a little bit, and now is actually the perfect time to send this in because the rank is very low, which is probably because of Christmas. So I paid, I think, $3.99 for these. I got 2 of them at Ollie's, and they're selling for almost $16 on Amazon. So those 2 that I got, they're going to be some pretty awesome profit there. Here's the good profit. This is Jello right here. What is this? What is this flavor? Lemon Jello right here. And I've got my sticker on the back, and I got my hint over the barcode. But sold as a set. These I found at grocery outlet. Okay, and these were 3 for $1, along with the other ones that I got were also 3 for $1. And they're selling on Amazon, best sold in packs of 4 right here. So my cost is $30, $60, $90, $1.20, like $1.30, roughly $1.40 at the most is my cost for these 4. So, and they're under $1.50, let's just put it that way. And they're selling for up near $13. And I pretty much wiped out the shelf with grocery outlet that I went to, and I bought all of these. There was this kind here. And then there was another one. There was this one right here. This is pistachio Jello. I never thought that pistachio Jello flavor would be such a hot seller, but it is. So these are what's known as grocery items. Okay, as a new seller, you can't sell grocery. You're going to be gated, which means that you do not have permission to sell grocery. I have permission to sell grocery. I've been selling on Amazon for, well, 2015. So 6 years already. And I kind of got grandfathered into selling grocery. But I do show people how to get ungated in grocery, which means you can be able to sell grocery on Amazon and different types of items within grocery, topical and everything. And actually, it's on my website, residualhustler.com. If you click on the Amazon symbol, you'll find ungating guides, like ebooks that I have there that show you step by step how to get ungated. So, Joyce, those prices are crazy. 4 Jello for 16. They are. Yeah, it's people are overpaying for food on Amazon for many reasons. One is they don't want to go out in public because they're afraid of COVID. And in other areas where it's more expensive, like New York City, California, $16 for 4 of these is not expensive. It's the norm. So there's many products that I ship into Amazon here on the East Coast, and my buyers are, like New York City, or Pittsburgh, or Chicago, or California, or some of the expensive cities, and people pay them. So that's why when COVID first hit, I was not selling a ton of grocery. So I was selling pretty much anything that could make a profit, and I would sell it, which had me scattered all over the place. I mean, it was sneakers, apparel, a little bit of grocery, toys, games, anything like that. Anything, if I could buy it, if I could find this mug at Ollie's and buy it for $2 and sell it for $10, that's what I was doing. And I had so many different kinds of products across the platform. And I had roughly, at one point, I had about 1,000 items for sale in Amazon's warehouse. And my sales were only about $2,000 to $4,000 a month. $4,000 a month max is what they were a few months before COVID. I'm going to say probably maybe 3 to 6 months before COVID. And once the whole COVID thing hit, things were getting shut down. I started to notice, or talk about, not going to the grocery store unless you absolutely had to, and how scared people were becoming to even leave their home. My sales on Amazon started to slowly creep up because more people were buying stuff on Amazon. So I started to notice this, and I started to watch the categories that were doing better for me than others. So I noticed that apparel, which is shirts, t-shirts, pants, sneakers, all that kind of stuff, name brand stuff like Under Armour, Nike, Champion, Adidas, those kinds of brands, and food, and even I don't have it down here, but even things like toothpaste, things that you have in mouthwash, sales of those were selling more. So I focused on, at that point, I focused strictly on grocery items, and topical and beauty. Topical is like any kind of creams or anything that you put on your skin is a topical product. Grocery, food, different things. Some examples. Here's an example, popcorn, right there. Let's see. I've got another one. Pet food is another one right here. And even things like coffee, just like this. So those are things that you buy almost every week when you go to the grocery store. Those are the types of items that you buy, and you buy them over and over and over again. You buy more coffee, you buy more pet food, you buy more snacks like popcorn, you buy Jello. Jello is very inexpensive, and the kids love it. So when I started to focus my energy on grocery items and more like topical OTC, which is over the counter, which are things like medicines like Theraflu and ibuprofen and Aleve, things like that, I went from having roughly 1,000 items in my Amazon store down to less than 300 items in my Amazon store. And I ended up going from a maximum of $4,000 a month in sales. I hit $10,000 a month in sales during the high point of the corona, when everybody was home. And I tell you one thing that I've learned, and this is for anybody who is a baby boomer like my parents, is that once everything was shut down and people were not going out, or they could go out but they were afraid to go out, the older generation, the baby boomers 1 and baby boomers 2, because there's 2 generations of baby boomers before me, Generation X. Those 2 generations started to buy more on Amazon. And it was because of them being older and they were afraid to go out in public. They discovered, or maybe knew about it but were afraid to do it, but they discovered Amazon and started to buy essentials on Amazon and have them shipped to their home. And they can get them within some of the products, they can get literally the next business day. So if they ordered something on Monday, sometimes before 11 or 12, they could sometimes have that same product that they ordered the next day on Tuesday by 10 p.m. So next day shipping. And people pay for that convenience. People pay for that convenience. They don't have to go anywhere. They order something. They want to get something, order it. It's at their front door within 2 business days, they pay for the convenience. So that is actually what has driven up my sales to where I'm hitting between $8,000 to $10,000 a month, and that's the reason for my garage turning into a warehouse. So with all the stuff I got going on here, I'm constantly doing that 8 to 10 a month, and it took a while because I had to ramp up, slowly ramp up, send in more. I notice that when I don't send in as much, then I end up, my sales kind of start to drift down, but then I'll send in, cut more shipments, or try to do minimum 1 shipment a week and get out as much as I can. So I'll finish up this shipment today, and then I'll end up packing this up shortly after. This hasn't taken me long at all. In the stores for the stuff I got, it's less than 2 hours worth of work. If I didn't record this live right now and I was just concentrating on what I have here, it's another hour, so 3 hours worth of work. And I'll show you what I've got here. Let me turn this around. I'll show you what I'm working on. So this right here is what's called Inventory Lab. And this is where I have all my products right here. This is the inventory that I'm putting into Amazon right now. So it's only 14 SKUs, 14 different products, but I have 86 items. The sales rank is 163,000. So I like to stay under 100,000. So I have, I think 2 items that are over 200,000, but I know because of holidays coming up, that they'll sell quickly. Retail sales of $1,600. My total buy cost $372, and that's my profit. $590 is my profit. So, let me turn this around. Where are we at? So for 3 hours worth of work, 3 hours worth of work. 2 hours out, 1 hour here. $590. So almost $600, $10 shy of $600. So that's $200 an hour. That $590, that includes my Amazon fees. The only thing it doesn't include is my cost to ship in the products to Amazon. I'll probably fit everything in 2 boxes because you can't have one box weighing more than 50 pounds. So what I do is I keep my boxes, I do like 46 pounds, 47 pound box maximum because I never know if my scale is off versus the UPS scale. So if I wait here on my shipping scale and it says 48 pounds, but then when I take it to UPS and they weigh it and it says 51 pounds, that 1 extra pound over 50, last time I did that, it cost me a warning on my Amazon account, and Amazon charged me a $25 fee. So I had to pay $25. So that $25 was $25 less dollars I was getting for profit. So I never send in boxes that weigh more than 46 to 47 pounds max. So this will be 2 boxes that I'll fill. Shipping for each box averages around $7 to $9, probably closer to the $8.50 mark, because Amazon and UPS have a very nice relationship where they you get crazy discounts with UPS. So I could have one box weighing about 50 pounds and send it into Amazon, and it probably won't cost me more than $9 for that 50-pound box. So I'm going to have 2 boxes here. Let's just say $18 total shipping. It'll probably be closer to $16. So $590. Let's just say $573 profit after all fees, after shipping stuff in, after Amazon fees, everything. So I spend $372, I get that $372 back plus another $573 for 3 hours worth of work. It's not bad. It's not bad. So, but I wanted to come on here and show this, make another video, because I don't show a ton of what I do. I mean, I show a lot of it on my YouTube channel, and I'll end up putting this live on my YouTube channel, but I like to show these things while I'm making the shipments to kind of give you guys an idea of what to look for. Now, I also, if I found these products at, let's say like Walmart or Target, where they can be found every day, I would not be showing you what I'm shipping in, because you could go to Walmart or Target, buy those same items, and ship them into Amazon yourself, and then now we have a whole lot more sellers on the listing, and the price starts to tank. So I don't show you those things. I show you the big brand stuff like Nike and Adidas and Under Armour that I got at TJ Maxx, and these are TJ Maxx's all over the the United States. You can find Nike, Under Armour, and things like this. I show you those because a new seller can't sell those. A new seller cannot sell Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, Champion, things like that. So if anybody doesn't sell on Amazon or is new and you find those products at TJ Maxx, it doesn't matter, because you won't be able to sell them. You have to go and apply to sell the big brands. So you have to apply to Amazon with some certain criteria, like invoices from a distributor, where you have to shell out money and buy product from a distributor, an authorized distributor, and then you have to take that invoice, send it into Amazon, but just by uploading it through your phone, and then they have to approve you. And sometimes you could end up sending in that documentation along with some pictures of the product 5, 10, 15 times before Amazon says, okay, all right, we'll approve you, and many people get discouraged. So maybe after like the third, fourth, or fifth no, they'll just stop and say, I can't get approved. So, and they'll give up, and they won't try to sell it anymore. Now they're returning those products to the store, or they are keeping them for themselves or selling them on eBay or whatnot, but they'll give up. There's never, in my mind, I never really see the big brands being oversaturated, because I look for certain things, I look for certain sizes that sell quick. Like I don't look at the small shirts, small pants, small, like adult men's or women's, or I'm sorry, the adult men, small pants or small shirts. I look at medium up through 4X, because those are the ones that sell. Extra large and double XL sell quick. So I found 2 Under Armour polo shirts that are nice, that are they're 2XL, and they're going to sell quick. The wrinkle on those is really, really low. And I found 2 in the same shirt that are extra large, and they're going to sell quick. Their wrinkle is low. So whenever you're able to sell those products, look at like large up through 4X. Some medium size does well, but I don't find a ton just in medium clothing. So, and then you'll also discover, like the blue Nike shirt I have, you'll also discover, okay, I know what brands sell, I know what sizes sell. Now, what color within all that criteria sells? The blue, these blue, for Nike, like this, what sells the most is blue and black. Those are what sell the most. Champion, a lot of red and gray is what sells the most within the Champion brands. So, and with Hurley, a lot of what sells is like black, gray, and white is what sells the most with the Hurley brand. And I only know this because of 6 years now of being in stores and scanning and looking at all this stuff. So, and I've built it in 6 years to the point where next month, December 31st, I'm actually retiring from my family's business after 32 years, and I'm going to be a full-time reseller. So I have other streams of income as well that I have coming in every month. I've got residual income. That's where the name Residual Hustler came from, that I've been working on for 10 years. Just paid off my car, so I don't have that car payment anymore. So that's good. So going into January 1st, I will no longer be working a 9-to-5 job. I'll be 100% on my own. So, which is what the goal has always been since I started. So, but anybody can do what I do. Nobody. There's no restrictions. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, where you live, whether it's in the United States or other countries. It doesn't matter. As long as you have access to Amazon, and as long as you can buy something on Amazon in your country, you can sell on Amazon. It's not difficult. I have a master class for beginners video on my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, type in Residual Hustler, scroll through some of the videos, and you'll see a video there that says master class. That video actually shows you step by step how to get started with Amazon, what to do to get started, and what type of supplies, like things like tape like this, you'll need, and some simple stuff. Like I have some extra tools like this. This is a box resizer, which you can set at different thicknesses to make your boxes different sizes, and then you'll have to buy some boxes. I have a Bluetooth barcode scanner. Can you see that right there? That is so that I can scan barcodes through Bluetooth right to my computer, which is right here, rather than having this thing hooked up to a wire and I can't move more than like 2 feet away from my computer. So, and then I've got my printers, like this printer right here, prints out 4x6 labels. This printer right here prints out the small labels for the products, like 2x3 labels or 1.5x3 labels. So, and all this equipment I bought over time, with the more profits that I made, the more I get it. I'll show you something else that I did. Let me turn this around here. I'll show you. This is my garage right here, and I've set this up. But something else I've done is, this is actually my workstation in my garage. So I've got a dedicated space here in my garage. Inventory up there, inventory up here, and all this here. I've got some, my website, poconochips.com. I got 4 orders going out so far today. All the Jello right here. Oh, here's something else. These lights, I got 4 of them. These lights right here, made by Hart. These I got for $11, hidden clearance on Walmart. Hidden clearance means when you go and you look on the shelf, the sticker on the shelf may say $24.99, but then when you scan this with the Walmart app, it may say $11. So that's called hidden clearance. I found these 4 on hidden clearance. Some baking sheets right here I found at Ollie's. So, but this is my shipping station right here. And the computer, I ended up buying this computer strictly for Amazon. I've got another computer in the house, which is my laptop that I use. But this computer right here is strictly for Amazon only. And then I've got some other inventory all over here that I've got. So, I wanted to go see Fluffy when he came into my area to Lehigh Valley, and these were $5 each, and you can't buy these anywhere except online now because the resellers, you only can get these if you attended his show. And at the show, he actually said, hey, for any resellers in the audience tonight, you can only get these here at my show. They're $5 each, and you can get up to, I think he said like 6 or whatever it was. So I got 6 and sell them online. So I bought 6 at $5 each. I haven't sent them in yet because I'm waiting a little bit. They sell, I think on Amazon or maybe eBay, they're going for around 35-ish right now. But I'm going to hold on to these for a little bit. I don't mind holding on to it. It's only $30 in inventory right there, but I'm gonna hold on to those a little bit. I've got these I found at Walmart, hidden clearance. These are lights for a bicycle. Not a lot of profit in them right now because we're going into winter. I got 2, but I'm going to keep those so that when riding weather comes around again, then I'm going to send those in. So, but that's about it. So this I've been doing, like I said, for 6 years, 2015. I've been doing this and enjoy it. I started my website and YouTube channel because I started having a lot of friends of mine ask me, Tom, what are you doing? So instead of me just repeating the same thing over and over and over again, I started to create videos and put them on a YouTube channel, just like a collection of what I'm doing. So, and it teaches a bunch of stuff, different things, what to look for if you're new, out shopping, online arbitrage, where instead of going out to stores and looking for things to buy, you actually go and look online, like on Walmart.com, and look for things that you can buy. Scan those images with the seller app on your phone and see if you can make some money. If you can, then you order 10 or 15 of those items, have them shipped to your home. When they come in, list them on Amazon and ship them into Amazon, sell them. So it's not difficult. If you want more info, just check out the YouTube channel, Residual Hustler. You can also find it by going through the website, residualhustler.com, and check out what's on there. I do have I started a Facebook, a private Facebook group where I actually give every Monday, and sometimes during the week, I'll post leads to products. Every Monday I post about a minimum of 100 leads, meaning 100 different things that you could find online, and I give you the links to where they are, where you can buy them to sell them on Amazon and make a profit. So every Monday I've got that list that I put out sometime on Monday. And that is actually at, well, if you go to residualhustler.com, you'll see a little blocker that says OA Leads Plus. You can also go to oaleadsplus.com and find it there. So, Solomon, happy for you, bro. Thank you, my friend. So, a lot of people, when I started telling people a couple months ago that I was actually retiring from my family business at the age of 49 in a couple months, now next month, I've had a couple people say, man, you're so lucky. And, I did a post the other day where to them it looks like I'm an overnight success, is what it looks like if you don't know me, okay? If you don't know me, you would think, man, Tom's an overnight success. Look at this, all the success he's having. 12 years in the making. 12 years. 2010 is when I went through 2009 is when I went through a really, really bad divorce. Lost everything. Lost my house. I didn't even have forks, knives, or spoons. All I had was my truck, which back then was a 1998 Dodge Durango with a lot of miles on it. So that was already 11 years old. And clothes. I had to, when I got my apartment, I had to buy food. I had to buy forks, knives, spoons, everything. I had nothing. And I lost all of the little bit of money that I had saved. And then I started to keep my mind open, and I found something in 2012. I'll be honest with you, I found network marketing in 2012. And I that started my journey to where I am today, because within, by 2014, I actually hit the top 3% position in that company 2 years after I started. So that was I started in 2012, so 2014 that happened. 2015, I discovered Amazon. Somebody mentioned it that was actually part of the network marketing company that I'm in. They mentioned it. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I went and looked into it. I'm like, oh. So I started taking some of my residual income that I was making from network marketing and putting more aside. The 1 week that I got my payout, and I took, I think it was like $300, and I used that to buy inventory for Amazon. And I sent that in. And I was sending in books, because books, when you first start, books are a great place to start. And I sent in my first shipment in 2015. Oop. I was going to sneeze. And it was game on from then. It was game on from them. You know, I dabbled. I did $2,000 to $4,000 a month, every month for those couple years. And then a year and a half ago, I said, all right, now it's time to get serious. Shifted my way I do business at Amazon. And now I'm doing between 8 and 10 a month every month. And I started the website, and I started a YouTube channel that teaches others, you know, how to do what I'm doing. So I didn't pay for any courses. I just watched probably 3 months of YouTube videos. Go on YouTube, type in how to do Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA for beginners. FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. Type in selling on Amazon. There you will find thousands of videos on how to do what I'm doing. And I threw myself in the mix. So luckily I was able to get my channel monetized a little bit ago. Now I'm approaching close to 2,000 subscribers. And I get a monthly payout from YouTube. So my first month was actually $490. So, which is pretty cool. That was pretty cool. My first month being $490 that YouTube paid me through the ads that are on videos, you know, like this one. It's going to be on Amazon or on YouTube. So my point is, one thing snowballs into another, and it goes, and it was 2012 to now the end of 2021, so it'll be January 1st, 2022. So 10 years of working and learning and grinding to retire from my family's business at the age of 49, where I thought I was going to be until I was 65, 70 years old. So just hard work and dedication, and not being afraid to spend money that in the beginning I could not afford to spend. I took a risk, and it's paid off, but it's been 10 years in the making. Anybody can do what I do. If you think, oh, I don't want to wait 10 years, let me tell you something. The 10 years that I've been doing this have flown by. They have flown by so fast. And you know what? Time is going to go by anyway. The next year is going to go by anyway. The next 5 years, the next 10 years are going to go by anyway. So while the time is going to go by anyway, do something like this. Sell on Amazon, sell on eBay. You know, find a way to bring extra money into your house. So I'll leave you with this. I was told a few years ago that somebody who is losing their house right now, somebody whose house is about to go into foreclosure, their house could avoid going into foreclosure if they made an extra $300 to $400 a month. That's what it would take to keep them out of foreclosure. It's one of the statistics that I've heard a couple years ago, and I actually find that to be pretty true. So that's all it takes. Just some hard work, dedication, and not quitting. That's all it takes. So, all right, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.